once again to Scorpion Cigar Reviews. Today I will be reviewing the Romeo Julieta Reserva Real. This is a Toro-sized cigar. Now, as you can see, it's quite noisy out here. It's getting noisier. So you have to ask yourself, what is this crazy nut doing outside the pouring down rain when he's got a great big cigar lounge he can be doing cigar review in? I tell you, not often when you come across a day up on top of the mountains here, middle of October, 6:30 in the evening, and it's 75 degrees. Especially considering we've only had highs in the 50s and 60s for months. So, I'm determined to smoke outside in the warm weather. Even though I'm wearing a heavy jacket, or a heavy shirt, it's windy, it's very windy. So I thought, well, I might get a little cool sitting out here. And then the rain started to pick up. Heavier and heavier and heavier. I almost aborted this mission altogether. Then I thought, I don't want to sit outside and smoke this cigar. I love being outdoors, especially when I smoke my cigars. Even though I've got my own in-home cigar lounge, I would rather be outside. So, I've got a tin roof over my head on this little, I don't know, 8x8 back patio, porch, whatever you want to call it, out the back door. If I can keep this flame lit back here, it's gone out several times with the wind up. As you can see, maybe, don't know how well you can see, it's pretty raunchy out here. It's not real pleasant out this evening, other than the temperature. So, we'll see if we can even get this cigar lit and get it to stay lit. Alright, here we are. Now you'll notice this draw is completely plugged on the cigar. But I have a remedy for this. The remedy is my trusty cigar cutter that I forgot to use before I lit the cigar, because I'm an idiot. Let me throw a quick V-cut on this. Oh yeah, much, much better. Let's try lighting it again. Alright, that looks wonderful. It may be developing a wormhole right here. I'm not absolutely certain yet. That's what it looks like. Get that initial blast of pepper on the retrohale. But it's fairly mild. Sometimes this blast of pepper will knock you on your keister. Not the case with this Romeo Julieta Reserva Real. Pretty mild cigar so far. I'm going to keep my eye on that wormhole, and I'll be back. Here we are starting the first third. That wormhole, if that's what it was, I wasn't real sure. Not a whole lot of light out here. It may have just been the way I lit it, but it seems to have worked through itself. And the Uneven burn seems to be correcting itself. Little wavy, but not too bad. This is a mild cigar. Now, I've reviewed this cigar once before. Back in when did I review it? Late 2013, early 2014. I don't remember for sure. I'll have to check my records. I remember that one came in a tube, if I remember right. Now, this cigar was part of a 5-pack that I purchased. So this cigar, if you averaged out all the cigars, they came out to $5 a piece in this little sampler pack that I bought at my local tobacconist. So, whatever. Off the top of my head, I don't remember the price on this cigar, but I do remember it wasn't outrageous. It was probably $8 or something like that, if I remember right. Maybe $9. But right now, this is a $5 cigar. Pairing tonight's cigar with some Elijah Craig, small batch, 12-year-old Kentucky bourbon straight whiskey, straight bourbon. What did I call it? Kentucky straight bourbon. There you go. This is one of my favorite whiskeys. You can definitely taste the influence of the oak, taste the vanilla. It's rich, it's smooth, it's creamy. This is an absolutely fantastic bourbon. Elijah Craig, 12-year-old small batch. Subtle hints of leather, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of spice in there. Fantastic stuff. Miranda died down a little bit. It's starting to pick up a little bit again, but we'll come back somewhere in the second, third, folks. Here I am entering the second, third. You see, nice long ash on this Romeo Julieta. Pretty mild cigar. A little bit of spice. A little bit of peppery, a little bit of cedar spice in there. Some metallic minerals, something along the line of flint or something like that, maybe. Smoke's a little dry, not too bad. Pretty one-dimensional, not a whole lot going on with the cigar. Not bad, there are no off flavors, no complaints with it, just not a whole lot going on. This is a just an even, middle-of-the-road, real pleasant cigar. The burn line is pretty straight. Yeah, not perfect, but construction seems really good. I have probably a good 2 inches or more of ash there, so that's pretty good ash, especially for me. I've usually managed to drop it on my lap by now, considering it's quite windy out. Although at this exact moment it's not too bad. Now, normally when I smoke outside, I'm either on the side deck or the front deck. But the wind is out of the east today. And front of my house faces the east, and it's quite windy with some pretty serious gusts. So smoking on the front porch is out of the question, and being that it's raining as well. The side porch is not covered, so smoking on the side porch is out of the question. Come to think of it, not only have I never done a review on the back porch, I don't think I've ever smoked out on the back porch. I don't think so. So I'll continue on. I'll come back somewhere in the final third. See you in a bit. Here we are entering the final third. As you can see, I've got probably close to 3 inches of ash there. Now this, for me, is probably a record. Now, I don't normally worry about trying to see how much ash I can hold on to a cigar, but this thing just kept on going, so I figured, what the heck, I'll go ahead and give it a shot. I'll go for it. It's starting to lean. Approaching the band, so I'm sure I'll probably have to tap it off before I remove the band, as I'm sure it'll fall off when I try to remove the band. We'll see what happens. The wind might knock it off first. Pretty windy again. I had to relight my little torch back there again. Still not a whole lot going on with the cigar. Pretty one-dimensional. A little bit of spice. A little bit of metallic mineral. And that's about all that's going on. No complaints. I'll continue on. I'll come back somewhere, well, probably in the nub. Unless there's some major change that happens between now and then. I'm all out of that whiskey. The glass is empty. I might step inside and reload. Have to see. I'm going to want something to drink with this. The smoke's a little dry. See you in a bit. As you can see, I'm really just about at the band. I'm going to try to remove this band here. I'm going to relight this torch first. There we go. Alright, see if I can remove this band without dropping the ash. Oh, look at that. The band is coming off without any issues. Leaning quite a bit. Quite a curve to it. It's starting to kind of S-curve a little. I'm bound to wear it, but it is what it is. I'm on a mission now. Late in the final third, I have more ash than I do cigar. We're looking at 3 inches. This was probably, I don't know the exact dimensions, this is probably a 6-inch cigar, something close to that anyway. But I'm beyond the halfway point, as you can see. See if we can, yeah, beyond the halfway point as far as I've got more ash than I do cigar. Cigar is still one-dimensional. Dry smoke, a little peppery, a little bit of that metallic mineral in there still. drop ash when I'm ready. Yes, sirree, folks. Woo! Look at that ash, yeah! I'm an idiot. Did you see that? Welcome to another episode of Dropping Ash. All right, well, I guess my adventure in long ash is over. Broke off in a cone shape as it should. Shows great construction when you have a cone shape like that. Ash held on for a solid, well over 3 inches, probably close to 4 inches, as I have about 2 inches of cigar left here. See if we can get a look at that ash on the ground there. Let's see what we got there, folks. There it is. You see that? Good ash for me, real good ash. Close to 4 inches. That's what she said. Now we can get back to the cigar review. That ash held on for over an hour. I've been smoking for an hour and 10 minutes roughly. Now that I don't have to worry about that ash, I can focus more on the flavors of the cigar. And the rain. And the wind. Blast of pepper on the retro hail. Starting to pick up a little bit of leather as I approach the nub. That metallic mineral note is dissipating as the leather comes in. And the rain picks up. Downpour, absolute downpour. Look at the lights out there. You can see the rain is beating down. Absolute downpour. Quite a storm. Real pleasant cigar. I almost didn't review the cigar tonight. For one reason, I've already reviewed it, but there's nothing wrong with going back and not only revisiting a cigar, as I have several times with this particular cigar, but to do a re-review to illustrate how one's mood can greatly influence the characteristics that you pick up smoking a cigar. Other outside influences, for example, the rain, the wind, the temperature, and my long ash experiment. I'm going to continue on, and I'll come back when I decided I've had enough. See you in a bit. Let's watch that again. Here we are in the nub. As you can see, it's starting to burn a little bit wonky there, but I'm not going to worry about it because I'm just about done with this cigar. It's been a real pleasant cigar, real pleasant, real nice experience. I was a little worried that I wouldn't enjoy myself out here in the rain and the wind, even under cover of this tin roof on the back porch. But rain's dying down, as is the wind. It's been like this off and on all evening. But anyway, here I am in the nub. I'll end this review saying that the Romeo y Julieta Reserva Real and Toro size, this was probably, without checking all the specifics on it, it was probably a 6x52, maybe 54 ring cigar. Plenty of smoke output, real nice, real even keeled, one-dimensional, except for towards the end it started to change in flavor profile. For the most part, I had some peppery notes, a little bit of cedar spice, some metallic minerals, something along the lines of flint, which usually I don't care for the flint influence, but in small quantities, when it's subtle, it can be really interesting. Right before the nub, right when that 4-inch long ash drip of the rain, when the ash dropped off at 4 inches, the profile changed to, instead of the flint, I picked up some mild, subtle leather characters, which I really like. I love leather in a cigar. That's probably my favorite aspect of what you can pick up in a cigar. Leather and maybe cumin would be my next favorite after leather. Didn't pick up any cumin in this. Cigar went real nicely with the Elijah Craig 12-year-old small batch Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. I refilled my glass and now I have very little left. Who would I recommend this cigar to? Really just about any cigar smoker. A novice would appreciate that it's not overpowering, it's not overbearing, it's not strong. It's a mild-bodied, mild-flavored, mild-strength cigar. A novice might appreciate that it's... A novice might appreciate a one-dimensional cigar where they don't have to necessarily worry about whether they're picking up 4, 5, maybe 6 different flavor profiles. Yet an experienced cigar smoker can appreciate the one-dimensionality of a peppery, mineralistic cigar that maybe has some real subtle influences of leather. Real nice cigar. Especially for a sampler purchase price of about $5. Really, you can't go wrong with this cigar. Romeo and Julieta makes really nice products. I don't think I've ever been disappointed in a Romeo and Julieta. Sometimes they don't quite bring to the table what I would expect, but I've never been disappointed. So I'm going to end the cigar review here. I thank you for once again watching the rainy edition of Scorpion Cigar Reviews. I'll catch you next time.